Good afternoon and welcome back. I am terribly sorry about the delay. There is, you've been catching some of the lives there. We've been running into some issues with some crashing. Now, thankfully, I think we've got it figured out though. So we unfortunately we had to remove precision farming. That was the outcome to it. But right now, no more crashes. Crashes are good. We ended up doing a 9-hour live. I can't believe it. That was not planned. It was just the way things went and everything was grooving and it went fantastic. So thank you very much for those that are getting there watching that and checking it out. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, so we got a lot done and we got a lot of stuff in the way, I would say. So let's get up here a bit. Yeah, we ended up picking up the field here, obviously, as you can see. We ended up getting all of, we're hitting some trees here too. Whoops. We got everything moved up here to get the equipment started. We started bringing down some trees. We've already got a couple trees that are taken down, and we're able to get all of our field work at the end of July done. Now, when it came to the August harvest, because the precision farming came off, it was a little bit in haste. So unfortunately, what ended up happening was, here, let's just get back in here. When it came to the harvest there, the downside to it was the fact that that with us taking everything off of the fields, then unfortunately what that meant was that we actually had limited fields and such, right? Because a lot of the field map data had got taken away, and some fields then required lime, other ones are still require plowing. It's a whole mess that we got going. Oh, and we smashed the truck. Good job, Major. Good job. All right, so let's get you. Maybe we shouldn't bring you so close. Let's back you up a bit here. Yeah, there we go. That's more gutters. So what we need to do, we actually need to refill this. We need to refill this chipper. I think hopefully we have enough. We did pick up a new trailer too, a floodlight trailer. So when it comes to the dark times and the night times, especially in the winter time, it'll be fantastic that we have that around to help us out for seeing around, because we got some floodlights on the equipment, but just doesn't quite cut it. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna hop up into here. Yeah, you can see that we're flashing red right now. So let's get this fired up, and we're just gonna grab here. Okay, so I just want to see if we can chip these up, hopefully, or at least get them out of it. If we can't chip them up, we can at least get them out of the way. That would be nice. Spin it in. This may not go so well. Whoa. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not pretty, but can we chip it in a little bit? Right there. Platform, please. Yeah. It's just not gonna go for us, is it? Here you go. You know you want it. Something's happening. Something's happening. Sometimes it works really well, and of course we're recording, so it's not really very well filmed with it. Just cut it down. Sometimes it'll cut it for us. Yeah, I think it did. Okay, perfect. So now we get this one. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll grab. See here. Yeah, nice. 87% full of the trailer, so maybe we can get. This one? Let's see. On there. Let's spin that. Right there, maybe? Let's try it. Oh, almost. Okay, let's figure this out. But yeah, once we get this in there and like get this chipped up, get this all out of the way, at least ready to go. Because we've got with the hail coming in. So let's get back on track here. When it came to the August harvest, we did get everything harvested. We got all of our root crops off. We did pretty good with the numbers. We ended up getting here. Let's just see here. Let's just get this real quick here. I'll just show you. We did get one load of. Oh, look at all of those contracts. Okay, we'll get there in a second. We did get one load of our. Here we go. Parsnips, red beets, and our carrots in there, so about 87,000 liters. So we've got that started. Plus, when it comes to our stockpiles, so our carrots are still sitting at 222,000 liters, ready to go into the into the canning factory. And then our parsnips, we still have 92,000 liters to move over, and red beets, we're sitting at 71,000 liters. Plus, we got the sorghum off the field. That gave us 40,000 liters of sorghum, so we're good to go there. Now it's just a matter of we have to move the product over to the productions. So I want to get the canola moved over to the oil factory. We need to get the oat moved over, as well as the wheat and barley to the flour factory. Now in the flour factory, we're definitely going to be putting a majority of the oat in. We're going to be keeping some of the oat for our horses. Same thing with the carrots. We're going to be keeping some of the carrots for our horses as well. Oh, that just wants to be a real number. We're going to be doing that, as well as we have in our canning factory. We did fire up our kimchi. Sorry. We have that. That is going to be up and running for next month for sell-off, so that'll be kind of nice. That should be the last one there, right? Hopefully you're going to be good. Yep, perfect. All right, so that is out of the way, and I'm pretty sure we've got a full trailer, right? Yep, 51,000 liters. That is good. We can cover that up. That'll be ready to go. So, yep, that is good to go. We'll do that in a second. We'll get this thing moved out of the way, because we've also got something else to go. Oh, careful, calm down. Oh, that's right. We want back, because we want our steering wheel back again, please. Excellent. So when it comes to when it comes to that, it's going to be, we're going to move this out of the way because we got something going on in the sale barn. So Ralph popped up another tractor that I've been thinking about some stuff. Now, okay, we'll get to that. Oh man, there's just so much to go over. So like I said, got the new trailer, so that'll be nice in the nighttime. We need to fill this up, as well as we brought our repair. Like, we got the service truck is all outfitted there. We got our pallet in the back as well. So we're gonna fill up the chipper, and then we're probably gonna repair it too while it's sitting here. Let's fire that up, get that going. All right, so again, apologies for the lateness there. I'm just glad that we got super glad that we ended up getting the at this point, I think we got the crashing out of the way. But okay, so let's try here. We're going to say that'll fill up our truck real quick. Oh, there we go. So hopefully that should be filling up. It's emptying into something. All right, so that's empty. So now we're just going to go like so. And then from here, we should be able to. It's right about here. Oh, nope, not that button. Hello. Oh, no, we picked up the, okay. Here, hold on. This is the, okay. Ah, there it is. Boom. So, oh, actually not too bad. So $2,900 for repair. Awesome. We don't need to repair that because we just got it, so that's good. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to the floodlight trailer, there is the, you can't turn it off without hooking up to it. So I'd have to hook the pickup truck up to it in order to turn it off. But all right, so put that back. That's good. Close you up. So that's all repaired. That's all. And we're just going to double check the fuel, because I'm sure we're probably going to need to bring some more fuel. Nope. Ah, wrong one. Okay. So it's going to be like that, are we? What if we go over here? There we go. Oh, look at that. So it looks like 3/4 full. Like that. Oh, that's right. Okay, done. That's it. That's all. So now, like, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of lodgepole pine that are ready to go to get harvested, and that'll clear up some areas. I was going to bring down probably a couple of these non-harvestable ones just to clear some more areas, but I think this will be a great staging area. So what we need to do is we need to bring down the harvester down here and cut these ones down just to get it ready to go. But before we do that, we're just gonna get back because what I want to do, we have a lot of lodgepole pines still sitting at the log site A. So what I would like to do here, let's get back in there because we need to get back to chat for a sec here. What I would like to do is I'd like to actually harvest the rest of those lodgepole pines on log site A. And once we get those harvested, then we can move the yarder and the harvester over to this site because we still do have some like the lumber productions can use a top up, especially the sawmill. Sawmill definitely needs a top up. Everything else could use maybe a couple logs here and there, but I think the best thing we should do is probably clear out log site A. Then once that's cleared out, then we can once that's cleared out, then we can move everything up to log site B now because we picked up that property. So that's awesome. Now we also got all of the field work done at the end of August, except we did get hailed out. So we started with the hail, or started with the rain, then we got a little bit of hail here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head back there and just double check because we got some stone picking that we still have to do, as well as we got the canola in the field as well. Oh man, there's so much going on. I'm all over the map. So we got the harvest done. Then we got all of our field prep in the sense of mulching was completed. We got the cultivating and plowing done that was required, but we didn't get all of the stone picking done. So we still have some stone picking on this field right here to our left. That still has to get done, as well as our sorghum field still has to get picked. So there's a couple more fields that have to get some stuff done. However, our canola is in for the year, which is good. We just haven't rolled it yet. Now they're calling for some cloudy skies shortly. Actually, weather-wise, it's saying that it should be about now-ish that we should be getting out of the hail and the rain. So once that happens and everything dries up, then if there's enough sunlight left, what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to get at least our field maintenance done, because the other downside too with removing precision farming is that we have some fields that still have some issues with them, but they're still in the growth state. So let's just check that out here right now real quick. All right, so we have our sunflowers, we have our soybeans, and we have, what else do we have? Oh, that's right, we have our cotton and our corn right here. Now we still have some spinach to go. There's still the second harvest of spinach that has to happen before we can change those over to the rice fields. But what's going on is if we go to soil composition here, so all of these fields, because we've got our cotton here, sunflowers, soybeans, and then we've got our corn, spinach, cotton, and you can see that there's no fertilizer state. There's required plowing up now. There requires lime, that sort of thing. Now this was all done up to, with the precision farming numbers, it was up to snuff. So the great thing is, the great thing is that we are still in the growth stage. So what we need to do is, while it's still in the growth stage, I need to get in there with the herbicide, with the weeders, and with the herbicide and fertilizer, as well as the lime. So we can at least get it up to as best as we can get it, so to speak, right? Now, when it comes to like the required plowing, that's going to be, unfortunately, there's going to be nothing that we can do about that until the field is harvested. But once it is harvested, then we can take care of it. Same thing here as our soybean here, where there's only the first stage of fertilizer, which obviously we had full stage that we need. So we are going to have to go back over one more stage with our fertilizer just to get that up to the second stage. And then you can see where the subsoiling, there's a little bit of plowing that we never got to. And then we still have field 16 and our field 22 there. Oh, sorry. Actually, hold on. No, we did get, okay, so we got all the stones. It was this field. That's right. So it was this field. We were about half, well, like we just got in that far before the rain hit. So we got shut down with the rain. And then we've got our canola right here. So the canola is in and growing. However, it still needs to be rolled. So we have to do that. There is weeds in the spinach field, so we have to get some weeds out of there. And I think there's some weeds. No, I think the weeds are just our 2 spinach fields. So like we've got a lot of work to do. We definitely have a lot of work to do. Oh, let's just shut you down, man. The lights, perfect. But however, like I said, we are rained out right now, so we're just out. We're kind of on standby. Everything's just sitting tight just right now until everything's ready to go. Now, when it comes to the actual, like, you know what? Let's get down. Yeah, you know what? Let's get down to log site A. We're going to grab our truck. We're going to rip down to log site A, and we're going to just do a quick overview there. Okay, so what I was thinking, and I think that'll probably be best for us, is that when we're coming up here we go. Log site A. I brought the trailer out there. We just dumped off the last little bit of stone. We did pick up a little bit of stone there before we got rained out, so we dumped that off at the cement factory, whatever. Concrete factory. I keep, whoa, majors, calm down. All right, so the thought is we need to clear out, because we need to move the harvester over to the other site in order for us to be able to harvest up the lodgepole pines and the deadwoods and such that are doable with this thing. Now, we have to wait for the trees here to grow because we planted over like just under 400 trees. But we have our yarder here. I would love to bring the yarder up to log site B to use it to bring everything up to the chipper and to be able to do that. And that little area, that little flat air-ish area, if we use that area to stage, that would be great. However, we have all these trees to cut down. Well, sorry, we have all these trees available. And if we move all of our equipment up there, we still have to move all of our equipment back down to get them. So what I'm thinking is if we use the yarder and all the equipment right here, we're going to actually cut down as many as we need. I think that's what it's going to be, because we just need to run time until we can work, right? So it's saying 1,500 right there, the hail, 1,700 is supposed to clear up. So I'm hoping very soon that it should clear up, and then that should give us about maybe to 16 to 1,700 hours to clear up what we need. What we are going to want is, what do we got? Carpentry. So yeah, 11, 12, yeah, maybe one tree in there. Paper factory, definitely could use a couple trees in there. And then the sawmill. The sawmill, we're at 56%. So, I mean, it won't take much. I mean, it won't be really quick, but even if we were to plant, like, if we were to take this section out, and then we stump them all, we grind up all our stumps, what I'd like to do, because we do have some saplings, I can see it right there. We got a sapling there. We got a sapling there. So what we could do is we could cut all of this up, see where we're at, replant this area, and then go from there. Because I don't necessarily want to be moving all of our equipment up to log site B when we still are going to be technically needing it. But what I would like to do, I would like to at least get, because we could use the yarder to get this little midsection up here harvested, ready to go. And then what I'm thinking is we could stage down there. I think we can probably cut the lower section. Let's just go into this little spot here. So if we cut this midsection right here, use the yarder, I'm thinking we can just cut this section down here and stage them down here. And then we can just bring our, yeah. Okay, I think that's a good idea. So we need to get the planter off. We need to get the harvester staged up, because we got to move this thing and we got to pull up a bunch of trees. All right, let's get some work done. Okay, so I got me an idea. So what ended up happening, should be, yeah, it doesn't actually register, but why not? There we go. So it got me thinking, looking up at the pile that we were doing, getting the yarder going. It got me thinking, there we go, hit the wrong button. So it got me thinking that when it comes to the actual harvesting, we do have our John Deere harvester, but we also have the ability to get the harvester header. So Kenny 456 does have the excavator pack. It is the excavator attachments, sorry, is what the mod's called, and it's by Kenny 456. and it does have the harvester header that is attachable to our John Deere loader there. So there we have the ability, to actually move our harvester, our other harvester. I gotta get the numbers off. I gotta remember the numbers off of them, but move our John Deere harvester up to logging site B, and then we can keep our loader here, and then just pick up the header and then have the header there to be able to cut the trees from there. So then when it comes to it, I mean, really, there's a good chance that we could even say that we may even be able to get rid of the harvester. Possibly. I don't want to jump the gun there, but I mean, depending on how it works out, because if we can have it where we just yarder up the trees up to the edge there and then harvest it up from there, after it gets harvested, we just switch over to the clamp, and then, or the claw, however you want to grapple, however you want to call it, and then from there we just load up the truck and away we go. That could be doable. And then we have the other harvester available to either continue on where our site is. That's a good, that would be a good possibility, that we can continue on to the site and just kind of keep plugging away. Or because eventually it's again like what I would love to see would be us having log site B cleared and then replanting it with lodgepole pines, and then having it just ready to go for excuse me, you got to sell this first, sorry, my bad. And then having this ready to go to like jump back and forth, right? Even go so far as to maybe even move into a different log site. That'd be neat. Okay, so now we do want to sell this because we've had the dangle and we've had the fixed, and I don't like the dangle. I have to. So I'm not liking that. But when it comes to, I think it's about here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so John Deere log grapple dangle. I don't want this because we have the fixed one. I'm getting really comfortable with it, and I'm really liking it. So we're going to sell that. That's going to sell us for $12,000. Thank you very much. And then that's just going to be an added bonus for heading up for what it's going to cost us for the header, because the header is, let's go forward please again. The header is going to be, I think it was about $30,000. So we'll check it out right now. The only issue that I'm going to have is how do we load it? Because I really don't want to have to bring our, if possible, I really don't want to have to bring the loader, all like the big loader all the way down here, right? So let's just check it out right now. So we go down, let's get to excavators. Oh, sorry, yeah, so there it is. So we have this one right here. So we got the 3756G fast coupler, and we want, here it is. So the excavator attachments, it's a whole bunch. There's a whole whack load of attachments in there that you can get buckets too. It's kind of nice. You got bucket abilities, you got tool adapters. Yeah, really neat. Now what we're looking for, because there's the dangle and there's the fixed. And I did just because I had to test it to make sure that it did actually work on ours, and it does. Now we're going to go for the dangle. It is the Ponzi, but we could paint it. What if we do a mixture? Because we're going to be working it on a John Deere, but it'll still have the Ponzi on it. Yeah. All right. So 30,000. Oh, real quick here. Sorry. 3 slots. 3 slots, 80 centimeters. Okay. So hopefully that should work, because 80 centimeters, that definitely will be good for that. And then quickly back down to this John Deere. We'll see how that goes. Well, no, because it's got the black boom, right? So how about we just leave it with the Ponzi color? Yeah, let me know what you think. Should we change it? If we're not, here it is. So this right there, that's just $30,000. That is. Oh, and while we're here, okay, hold on. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go try to see if we can figure out how to load it. First, we're gonna do this together, and then if it's too much of a rigmarole, then I'm just gonna figure this out. Because what I'm thinking, if we can, there we go. We want our, sorry, bear with me here. And forkies. Forkies go out in and out. I'm wondering if we can grab it, so to speak. Either grab it or lift it. It would be nice if we can get... I don't think it'll let us, just because when I was testing, it seemed like this little bar here was a bit of a... no-go. Oh, do we have something here? Do we got something going here? Holy jumping, I think we do. Okay. Other than the fact that it's too heavy for the tractor. Alright. Okay, let me figure this out. We're just gonna have to get a bigger weight then, I'm guessing. So let's okay, hold on. Let's just get out of it for a moment. Because we are gonna have to... Wait, don't tip it over, please. Oh, no. Oh, down. We need to go down. Okay. Should we get back into here? That might be the better. Down. Oh. There we go. Don't move. All right. So right there. Let's get. Okay. Let's see what we got for. Because how heavy is this thing? 3.7 tons. Holy jumping. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go. Oh no, we want weights. So we need something heavy. Let's go. Well, technically, we could do that. That's just crazy insane. But 34. Well, I mean, it is one slot. Let's base weight 1800. Let's go foot. We can go. Oh, that's right. 18. Oh, and it's all the attachments. All right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Let's just do that. Oh, Massey Ferguson red. There we go. Let's see. We'll see if the tractor tips over backwards. Putting this on too. All right. So we'll just hit you. A little testing apparently. Down. Well. Yeah, we need a beefier tractor back here. Alright, here we go. Now, there's got to be ways, obviously there's ways to put thinking more weight on there if need be, but here's hoping we don't actually need to. Oh, okay, hold on, there we go. Oh, I think are we getting somewhere? Oh, yes. Okay, the tires are like, right, oh, no. Okay, hold on. Maybe we got to do this quick. We might have to do this. Nope. Alright, a little bit more leverage in there. But hold on, we'll get this. We're gonna get this. Oh, you're doing the swivel thing. No swivel. No fall either. Oh. What is going on here? Okay. So, there we go. Will you let me go now? Can we at least get it to the... Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. We just need to get it on the trailer. Oh, no. Easy. Okay. All right. We are getting somewhere, but this might take a bit. So let me figure this out, and let's get this on the trailer. Okay, I think we're getting it. I just had to slap a little bit more weight on there. I mean, we're still sketch. I'm wondering it may fall through again, but we are moving. We're pretty much ruining the front rims, but we're getting somewhere. We don't have to bring our, come on, you can do it. Just a little, oh no, okay, oh, that's okay, so, that's okay, this is what we're gonna do, that's it. All we have to do is open the trailer then, right? There we go, start this up. Whoa, other way. Okay, sorry, I thought I had it. I thought I was doing so good. Let's get you back here. So I think we want to unfold the trailer this time. Right? Let's scrape some ramps here a bit. Alright, there we go. Let's unstrap this. That. There we go. There. Now. Should. Right up to it. I'm just going to get a little bit of a better angle here. Hold on. Because if we get, we're going to have this thing up here. We got the other forks are gone, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we can move the other John Deere harvester down log site B, and then we can have this thing to, it's going to be so good. Come on, baby. Go, you can do it. Be good to the majors. Oh, come on. Yes. Right there. It's on. That's it. That's all I want. It's on. Alright. Now lower your fork. On. Oh, it's a heavy. You know what? I kind of want to see how much does the trailer squat. Oh, we're gonna, you know what? Alright, you're getting cocky now. Alright, so let's back it. There we go. We're in. All right, that's in, that's on. Oh, just in time. Look who showed up. All right, so we called down the JCB to bring down here because Ralph has another deal for us. So we just, at the end of the live there, we were just checking it out. We fired it up. There's a Dutzfar that's on sale. And oh, it looks good. I've taken a look at it, and it could replace a couple things. Plus, also, there's another mod that I looked into, because right now, the way it works with this JCB and our mulcher is the base game mulcher, and this thing requires 360 horsepower to run this thing. So we need one of the big boy tractors to get up here working it. Now, right here. So the mulcher's right here. Is this one right here is what we have. So 360 horsepower. Now, what I found mod-wise is this bad boy right here. So this is the TFK 200, TMC Cancela TFK 200. It is by Hispano. It's in the description as well. So, and the horsepower requirements are only 150 horsepower. So this is 2.5 meters, and this is 2 meters. Now we are going to sell. Okay, well, we want this. Okay, I'll show you why we want this. This is what Ralph has for sale for us. Look at this. The Dutzfar AgroStar 8.31, $46,670, 47% off. It's 8 slots. It's only 32 months old, and we've got 40 kilometers an hour, which is fine, but 230 horsepower. That is, yes. So we got 230 horsepower. Look at the cab. That was the thing I was looking at too. Look how clean that cab looks. Looks like we can see everything around us. So I want to pick this up. I want to get this one because I want to use this as well as the new mulcher. So we're still sitting at $218,000. So this is where we're going to go $218,000 for this. Thank you very much. The 47,000 there, $46,670. So that leaves us with 171,000. Now, I mean, we've got that. This is the 450. Oh yeah, that's useless. Okay, well, maybe we'll hold on to it. We're not going to sell that wheat just yet, but yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm liking the color already, the green. And then we've got the, oh, look at that cab. Oh, there's no wiper motor in our faces or nothing. We can see right down to the wheels there. Ooh, yeah. Me likes. So then what we thought was that we can, for the winter time and for the odd off times, we can use this thing with our winch. So with our winch and then with the new mulcher too. So let's go check it, because the old mulcher was, what was that? It was like 80 some $1,000. We're definitely not going to be getting that back, that's for sure. But this is 4 slots. Now we'll see how much that one was when we get rid of it. But main slot, we're not going to worry about changing the colors or anything. Keep it regular like that. Done and done. 150 horsepower. Perfect. So then that will fit nicely on this. And with the 230 horsepower on this tractor, that'll have no issues whatsoever running in this mulcher. And the mulcher, we don't need something huge, right? We're not doing big paths or swaths or anything like that. We're not really using it for, at this point, we're not using it for field creation yet. I mean, you know, never say never, but right. So that, I think that fits nicely. And then what we can do is we're going to put the front winch on. We could put that front weight on if we wanted to, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop this like that. Back you out of the way for a minute. You know what? While we're here, let's go see how much it's going to sell for. How much money do we get back? We're still sitting at $147,000, which is nice. Nice little buffer. We're still not out of the woods yet, in the sense that we still have to get all of our field stuff done. So it's hoping once this, you can see it saying it's going to be cloudy here soon. So I'm hoping that's really soon. So repair $654, repaint $17,000 if we wanted to. We're going to get back a whole whopping $27,000. It's 52 months old though, so it's an older one. So we're going to get that. Anything is better than nothing. So that leaves us with a nice even $175,040. And that will be, actually, you can go back to the farm now, because the JCB can now be stayed at the farm. Basically, we're going to keep that at the shop. That's going to get going. So we'll set you. We already know you can at least get there. So hopefully we'll say, let's go there. So we're not blocked by an object. Then we hop in our new to us tractor. So yeah, we'll get out of your way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop this on front. So now this can be the log site tractor, as well as I was also with the 230. Like, this could be our grass worker too, right? Work the baler, the trailer, windrower, all that sort of fun stuff. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be awesome. So we are going to send you back up to log site B. I can't wait. I'm so happy about that. So we're going to be playing with you there shortly in a bit. But for right now, enter vehicle. Oh, no. No, we want to set destination. There you go. Set destination. We're going to put you back up to right here for now, please. Oh, no. Target's unreachable, eh? Okay. Probably just put you on the job then. So set destination. Let's put you maybe up here. Will you get up there for us? That might be doable. Hey, they're thinking, let's strap this down and let's get going, because now we got to get this thing up to log site A, and we got to harvest ourselves all of those lodgepole pines, because, oh yeah, let's get up there because I want to test the site. So fold view up, that's all folded up. Yep, we're good. Other tractor's good, they're gone. All right, ooh, don't throw it in the tractor. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get up to, is there not flying around? Perfect. All right, let's get up to the site. Here we are. Okay. Ooh, look at that sun coming out too. Ooh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So now, we didn't have scrapes this thing down here. That makes me so happy. So let's get you all loaded up. I want to hop this in because we have some trees to harvest and we got some stuff to try out and we got some work to do. So the sun's coming out, which is good. I would like to at least get one trailer. Just get one trailer loaded up. That would be nice. Now, the only thing though is we just got to make sure that we are set up properly. And the reason why I say that is because, oh, and we are not, because I didn't take the strips off. I didn't turn the signal off. When it comes to the trees, depending on the site we're at, like right now, with us using the log trailer, we're running 6 meters on the log trailer right behind the harvester there. But if we are using the log truck, the man log truck there, that is running the 5 meters. So just like that. That now, where is our tracks? Tracks, whoop, that's, nope, we're going forward. All right, so thought process says, my brain says that we can actually move that harvester down there now. And again, if we can get this site logged up and quartered up and loaded up and off it goes, depending on the depending on the amount that we have and the amount that we need to load up the sawmill, which again, we could have 2 sawmills, wink wink nudge nudge yet again. This is one of those things, another reason why we could be firing up another sawmill. Okay, I don't know how to do this. What am I doing here? That feels like it's too far away. So let's see here. So we want to fire you up, open you up. Now I still haven't figured out of all the testing, I still haven't figured out how to drop, how to turn, drop the header flat and vertical or horizontal, so to speak. With the 2 sticks. So if any of y'all know the hotkey button for that. Oh, and before we grab it, let's turn our menu on here. Bear with me. So when it comes to the length, let's see here. So we are at 5 meters. Ooh, no, we want 6 meters. Okay, good thing we checked. Yeah, good thing I didn't check that. All right, so now here we should be able to just grab that. And all I want is a pile, preferably a neat pile. So 6 meters, then you're just gonna run this, because yeah, I would love to bring the yarder over, but I feel like the yarder, it would be too early, again doing stuff too early here. It would be too early to bring the yarder over until we have at least this middle section clear. But again, looking at all these trees and all that sort of, I think that's gonna be an end. So we'll put our end, we'll just swing our end way over the edge here. So now, because again, I didn't think about it, and we don't have a chipper. So what we probably will be, careful there. What we probably will be doing is putting our end pieces onto the truck at some point. It's just we're gonna get the nice proper pieces first. But also, again, like, that's the thing. We can even cut all these trees up and get them ready to go, but I'm still going to need something to load them. Unless we do the 5 meters and we just bring the truck over. I don't know. I think putzing with the base game trees and just doing the chipping at log site B is the better thing to do, personally. And then I think right in the face. And then what we'll do is, once we get done, can you not point me in the face, please? Once we get that done, this site cleared, then what we can do is move on to log site B, because I'm thinking that'll be the better thing, and then we can let this area grow. All right, well, once I figure out the depth here and where these there it is. Okay, I got some trees to cut down, I got trees to quarter, and then we got some trees to load. I need to figure out, so let me do this. Oh, this is painful, isn't it? All right, so let me do this out here, and then we'll get ourselves all loaded up we're ready to go to load up the truck. Hey, there we go. We got it. Okay. Okay. Not a pretty pile, but a pile nonetheless. So what we did was we got that stuff in there. We got a good chunk done. There's still some trees that are still down there. I still haven't figured out the button on the sticks to, here we go, to shift that up. So we are just going to swap you out. We're going to say, let's put you down about there. Oh, careful. There we go. Nice and easy. Don't fall over. And then we go pick you up, please. Hello? We pick you up, please? I know it's supposed to work here. Hold on. Is it this one? Am I not far? Oh, am I too far away? Hey, there we go. That's our gutters. Oh, hello. Let's get you down. All right. So as we can see, yeah, let's just take a little shot. Yeah, you can see it's not the prettiest, but we did get it in. So I could make it pretty if I want. Probably just grab grab the little stick here and there to try to make it somewhat. But I really don't. It doesn't really matter for this stuff. I mean, you can just put this like here, like so, something like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's all going to go into the trailer anyways, right? So we did bring this 379 up here. I just got the AI to drive it up. So we got 379 ready to rock and roll. We're going to load him up. I want a full trailer. I definitely want a full trailer. So no matter what we have, forward please. There we go. When it comes to the actual load itself, if you have any trees, if we don't have enough, we're just going to keep on cutting until we get enough. Let's see if I can somewhat, maybe about there. That's going to be kind of, back up a little. Let's try that. This might not go so well, but I think that should reach. I think that should be fine. So from here, let's just double check here. And that should, oh yeah, I think so. We'll just grab one quick pile here, make sure. I said one quick pile, please. Anything? What are we grabbing? Sure. All right, and then from there we should, yeah, there we go. Something like that. Okay, perfect. Not perfect. Let's get you more so like, there we go. Okay, let's get this loaded up. Okay, so again with the log physics, and oh no, get the arm out of there. Hold on. Gotta get you out of there, because again with the log physics and how the logs like to do the old squirmy. Yeah, see, that one's already squirming out. Okay, so that's on, that's squirming out, that's on. Oh, that is okay. We got a good load in there. We definitely got a good load in there. So we still have the little bits to pick up here. We can do that later. That's no problem. We do excuse me. We also have the. Let's just see where's the ground there. Right. Yep, they're right there. So that's good enough. We also have the rest of the trees to cut. There's only a few little trees there at the bottom corner to get. So what I'm thinking we can do, oh, look at that. Okay, we might be a little overloaded and a little off center too, apparently. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the back side of the trailer, but we got it done. All right, let's get this up. We're gonna do a full unstrap and then strap. Oh, look at that thing just squirm. So like I said, we've got the We've got the trees at the bottom there, but because of the amount of trees down there, I think what would be best to do would be to actually cut those up, use the yarder, bring them up. We'll stage them up at the top, get them ready to be loaded up with the loader there. However, once that's done, we can move the yarder over to log site B. And then, because what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 trees left. So we can definitely cut those up, quarter them up just like we did here. Get those ready, right? Because I mean, as much as I'd love to say that this thing is going to fill up our lumber mill, I don't think it will. But you never know. So let's get our butts over to the sawmill, and sorry, not lumber mill, but yeah, let's get our butts over to the sawmill, and let's see what this bad boy nets us. We made it. And we didn't tip over. That's the main thing. Kept it nice and easy. Got it all in there. Oh, look at all that lumber. All right, so we're gonna leave the straps on. Just, you know what? Let's have faith here. Let's see if it goes pop. No, we're gonna go right. We're just gonna move over a little bit here. There we go. Right there. There we go. Will it go pop? Nope. All right, let's go see what it gives us. Now, that is a good load there, but we still have to probably put a little bit more in. Oh, yeah, now we're at 77,000. Okay, so real quick, let's just go to the actual numbers so you just in case you didn't see. Sawmill. There we go. So 77,000, and we're at 55% full. So this will give us, boom, done. Oh, just about. Look at that, 134,000. Okay. Okay, so the way that's gonna, oh yeah, here's the plan. So we still have our paper factory can use a little bit, carpentry can use a little bit too, right? Not that much, but what we had, as you can see, the sun is out again. We have the rain and hail is all gone, is all stopped, so we're good there. Now what we want to do is we want to get into our field prep, but the ground is still wet. So what I want to do, because last time I didn't wait when the rain stopped, I just immediately started. But what I want to do is I want to wait until the ground is dry, like the roads are dry and everything, and then we will get into the field work because we have to do our field prep. Because what I'd like to do is spend the evening doing our field prep if we can get everything done. We're sitting at 175,000, so we can easily afford the lime and fertilizer, whatever we need to do. Plus, we have lots of herbicide. We will have to buy a sprayer, so we'll pick up the sprayer for the herbicide, and then we'll get that done today. And even if we don't get everything done today, what we can do is we can get as much as we can done and then work into the morning, because the weather report here, let's just pull over to the side here for a moment, because the weather report I do believe says that it is going to be a nice and sunny day, at least that's what they're calling for. So for tomorrow, look at that, 7, 9, 11, 11th hour. It should be an absolutely stellar day. So whatever we can't get done today, we'll get done tomorrow. And then what I want to do is I want to spend the day doing contracts. Because look at this, $14,000 for this parsnips, $11,000 for red beets, $11,000 for green beans. We've got even the little ones like carrots, green beans, some more. We've got a whole lot of contracts what that should be able to do is top up our canning factory, right? So, or even just anything else, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to spend a whole day if we can doing some contracts, making some money, because I'd like to kind of, we're going to be losing out on some money when it comes to the sell-offs because we're not getting that environmental bonus anymore, right? So that we're not getting that little bump to our costs. So unfortunately, that means that we're going to try to have to recoup those in some way. And if we have a full day of twiddling our thumbs, which we never do, right? Because it'll just be a matter of filling up our carpentry, our sawmill and paper mill, and then once we have those full, we're ready to go. So even tomorrow morning, once we're done all of the chores, whatever we can do tonight, we're going to get done, and then whatever we do tomorrow, we'll finish up, and then all we have to do is pick up some of the wood here just to top up what we need to, because the carpentry doesn't need very much, and technically speaking, the paper factory doesn't need very much. So instead of chipping up our ends like we usually do, I think the better thing to do would be to we're going to take those ends, and maybe what we'll do is we'll put them into the man trailer, because those will be easy to hold, and we'll put those into the man trailer, fill those up, and take those around to the little bits and see if we can just do a final pop-up. Because if we can do a final pop-up, get that going, everything's 100% full, we get all of our fields prepped up, ready to go the way they need to be, then that should leave us lots of time to play. And should be able, maybe we can just put those in here. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do a second round right now and just see how it goes. Because look at that. That's going to be nice. It's already starting to break up a bit. And then, like I said, once the ground gets dry, I only like to use the roads. So the road's there. See how there's still those little bit of wetness there on the road? It's already starting to go away. So what we'll do is we'll stop here. We're going to go prep up our equipment. And you know what? Before we go, let's buy our sprayer. Let's just go see. We're not going to go see it. We all know what sprayers look like, but let's just go see which one we want to get. We'll hop in here. We'll call the old Ralph up. All right, so we are going to need something different. Now we do have a solid fertilizer spreader already, so we don't have to worry about that. But we do need something for the herbicide. That's the thing. So, I mean, I really don't care about anything big. 62,000 for 33 meters at 6 slots, and then it goes up to 16 slots. Holy jumping, 10 slots. That's awesome. 10 slots for this. Okay. And price, whoa. So out of these, so 17 slots, 16 slots, 6 slots, and then these two. So I think it's going to be this one, 33 meters, and this is 27 to 33. So really? So this is cheaper? It gives you the 33 meters. It's less slots, 4,300 liters. It only gives you 900 liter extra capacity. Anyways, there we go. Narrow tires. Yes, please. Major gaming. Done. All right. So that'll give us something that we can actually spread our herbicide with. And yeah, we can get that done. So then we can put the weeding done. Then we already have our excuse me. Am I attached? Yes, I am attached. All right. So we already have our fertilizer spreader, so we have to pick up some solid fertilizer for that. And our lime, we already have our lime situated. Okay, that's it. The roads are just about dry, so by the time we get up to the shop and get everything all ready to go, that means we're going to be able to probably pull out the equipment and start working the fields. Lots of sun left. Well, I wouldn't say lots, but I would say there's enough sun left that I wouldn't have any issues working the grounds. And you know what? Maybe we can turn the lights off. We'll work into the evening because I really want to get this done before the end of the day. So then we can play it all day tomorrow on contracts. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry about the delay. Things should be back on track. So hopefully we'll see you soon, and maybe we'll see you this weekend. We are on track for the Easter weekend live, so we will be there as well. So I'd love to see you there. If not, we'll hopefully see you in the next episode. So thanks again for watching. Thanks again for being here. Thanks again for everything. We'll see you soon.